Hey, well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Connection Point. Sorry, I forgot to put on the rest of my costume. So I figured something out. I got this Where's Waldo costume, and I figured something out. Waldo's not balding, and it kind of makes a difference. So now I think if it so quickly becomes like a Mr. Smee costume. So instead of being Waldo, you're a pirate, or if you take it off, you're Elton John. So it's just one of those things. So anyway, so welcome to Connection Point. Hey guys, we love when we get to do stuff like this and really have some fun with the Market Center. So thank you for being a part of it, and excited about the potluck and to dive into everything that everybody brought. And so looking forward to it. So hey, if you have not signed up for your trunk or treat spot yet, there is still a little space available. Connect with Sam about that. But hey, just a reminder that Keller Williams is not like every other business out there. We really focus on this mission to build careers worth having, businesses worth owning, lives worth living, experiences worth giving, and legacies worth leaving. You know, I love that too, because that's going to be different for every single agent. Like I have on my wall above my desk, I've got the 7 levels, right? Where we really have a roadmap to take you wherever you want to go with this business. And so if you want to have a phenomenal single agent business, we can get you there. If you want to get to expansion in multi-cities, guess what? We've got a map to get you there. And your lifestyle worth living may look, you may be the guy who needs to have that multi-level cities to have the lifestyle you want to live. Or you might be the person who wants to sell 24 a year and just have a really nice life in your community. That's up to you. So we're going to be focused on that as we move forward. What is the lifestyle you want to live? How do we get you there? A great way to start focusing on that is Business Planning Clinic. I'll talk more about that in a second. Hey, like I said, we're not like every company out there. Our belief system is what guides us. And I love when I can say to somebody, just honestly and from the heart, listen, let's have a conversation. And if it's a win-win, we move forward. If not, you make a friend. And that's always my philosophy when we're discussing business. But hey, to tell us a little bit more about our Y4C2Ts, Mr. Brent Beachel. Where did he come from? That was ridiculous. Here I am! Popped out of nowhere. There you go. It's funny because they're trying to find me and you're trying not to be found.
Yes,
so that's good.
That's true. That's true. Hey, great to see you all. I mean, I can either be the tree in the Wizard of Oz ready to throw apples at you, or a hunter that's trying not to be seen. So, listen, I got to give you the dad joke of the day. Tell me, what's a vampire's favorite ship? Ship. Vampire's favorite ship is a blood vessel. All right, see, that's why I wore this, so I can't be seen and caught. That's what it is. Well, I always love giving a great quote of the week. This week it's from Rita Renner, who is a comedian, who said this. Halloween's always been very confusing. All my life, my parents said never take candy from a stranger. But then they went and dressed me up and made me go beg for it. So who knows what. Our Y4C2Ts are not confusing, right? Because when we live by them, they're as sweet as candy. And, we follow them as realtors. So we're going to all say them together. Everyone stand up. Let's all say them together here. You ready? Here we go. Win-win or no deal. Integrity. Do the right thing. Customers, they always come first. Commitment in all things. Communication, seek first to understand. Creativity, ideas before results. Teamwork, together everyone achieves more. Trust starts with honesty. Equity, opportunities for all. And success results through people. Great job, you guys. Sit down, I'll give you 3 quick things of KW culture. Well, the first one is that third item there. Customers, they
I told that to my kids this morning, and they found it disturbing. I'll be honest. They were not big fans of that. So, yeah, exactly. Hey, events and announcements. Guys, there's a lot going on, and as we continue to move towards the end of the year and into the beginning of the year, it just seems to ramp up every week. So, a lot of really good stuff to be investing in right now. So, here's what's coming. One of the things we wanted to make sure, I keep saying this, you know, Keller Williams Riverside is a regional company, and sometimes we can miss that. But we have our market center here and our regional training center right here. But in addition to that, we also have our Norco Business Center, where we do some phenomenal business and, quite frankly, dominate that market. I think we've got the number 1 and 2 agents in that market, and we may be seeing some moves there very soon to bring some more of those people over, which I'm kind of excited about. We also have a commercial division out of Ontario. So sometimes we can forget that when we're focused on our own little neighborhoods, because real estate is a local thing, but you're part of a regional company. And so we wanted to just kind of introduce the staff over at Norco. So come on up, guys. That's what we can do. So we didn't prepare anything. So, okay, good.
Thank you, everyone. Hi. So some of you know us already. My name is Ro. I'll be the face that you see.
For the people at home.
Oh, thank you. You can hold that. Yeah, of course. Thank you. I have someone to help me. So I am going to be the face that you see over at the Norco office. So I really encourage you guys to come down. If you have any business out there, if you just want to stop in to see the office, we have a wonderful meeting space for you to come and utilize as your own. You're part of both offices, so I really want to encourage you to come take a visit to us and see what we're all about. You'll meet some of our other amazing staff there as well. We have Darlene, who's escrow support over there, so you'll be communicating with her through escrow as well. Angelica, our wonderful escrow officer over at the Norco office. Contrary to popular belief, she does not do just mobile homes, so please feel free to utilize her for any other real estate transaction. And then RTC Vanessa. So if you guys are ever looking for TC services as well, we have Sharon here, we have Vanessa out there. So if you guys are in the area or have any deals happening in the Norco area, we definitely encourage you guys to come by and check us out.
Awesome. And thank you, Ro.
Yeah.
Good. Anything else want to say anything?
Oh yeah, please.
Hopefully we see you soon over there.
There you go. Yeah, absolutely.
We're always
So,
happy to have visitors.
One of the things I love about our Norco office is Norco, in a lot of respects, sits right at the gateway to Orange County. You're right there on the 91 corridor. And so if you have clients who are coming out this way from Orange County, it's a great place to meet them. If you have clients who are going out that way, it's a great place to meet them. If you have appointments later in the afternoon out there, you want to get some work done here, go stage from there, you're welcome to do that. So I really love that. We're going to be making some investments in the Norco office here. We'll be announcing in just a little bit. I'm waiting for some specifics from designers and such, but pretty excited about what's happening over in Norco. So cool. Excellent. Well, here we go. Yes, Bob.
Something about the Norco office, since we have key fobs, we don't have combos. If someone does need to get in here later at night or on the weekends,
Yeah.
if they do call me up, I live 5 minutes away.
Yeah,
Okay.
If you need Bob's
I can
number,
open up the door.
please grab it before the end of the meeting. As well, you can come see me if you do want a key fob to access the building after hours.
Yep.
Again, they're both your offices, so you should have access.
Absolutely. Cool. Good. So moving on. So we've got a little issue with the presentation today. Some of our graphics aren't showing up. So if you notice blank spots, it's spooky. The Millionaire Real Estate Investor Book Club every Tuesday here at Riverside Market Center. Sam Othman runs that for us. Sam, any word or updates on what's happening there? We're through the book now. Are we done?
We are done. We are done with the first book, but today we are going to go through the numbers and calculations that we're gonna give out to the participants,
Nice.
and we'll be talking about the continuation possibly of the other two books.
Good, wonderful. And that would be Flip and Hold. Get prepared for next year by designing and implementing systems to propel your business. This is Business Planning Clinic. I know that because I've seen these slides before. It's October 26th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. at Tigar. That's a $49 event, but worth every penny. We talk about the career worth having, the business worth owning, the lifestyle worth living, the legacy worth leaving. This is where it starts. You know, because I can't think of any other business that you would get in, all in on it, and you would not have a business plan. So think about it this way. This is how I love to kind of think about it as an operator. If I wanted an investor in my business, I wouldn't say, hey, I'm a nice guy and my business kind of comes from people I know and I'm really social. I would sit down with that investor and I'd say, this is my business plan. This is why I'm a safe bet, right? And they would say, wow, but we know you. No, that's, but that's how businesses work, right? This is what we do at Business Planning Clinic. It's taking a look at the year and saying, what are the numbers I need to meet to get to the lifestyle I want to live, and what are the things I have to do incrementally so that you can back engineer that to get to, what do I do today? If I do this today, the numbers work, that I get to where I want to be at the end of the year. So I love the Business Planning Clinic. It is a dose of crystal clarity. Tomorrow, October 26th, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. not tomorrow. Is that tomorrow? Yeah. That is tomorrow, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. at Tigar. So really, really highly encourage you to get there. And I think you can show up at the door. If not, contact Melanie or Sam to get registered ahead of time. Cool. And Financial Fridays, Financial Peace University with Melanie. That is 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., October 14th, 21st, 28th. Melanie, what would you like to say about Financial Peace?
We will be on baby step 3 this week. There is a cost to Financial Peace. If you're interested, it's $99 for a whole 12 months of all Dave Ramsey has to offer, plus the premium version of the Every Dollar app, which helps you create a budget and stay on budget. So if you're interested, just shoot me an email and I will send you the link so that you can sign up.
Okay, so $99 is $8.25 3 times a week, if I'm kind of calculating that. If you're eating out at fast food on a regular basis, you're probably paying for Financial Peace University. It's just not giving you any financial peace. So maybe think about reallocating those funds. Yes, Mary?
So we did Financial Peace when Audrey first taught it here in the class with a few of us. And let me tell you, it made a great difference. If you don't work with a budget, you're just not working your finances at all. She taught us how to set up those budgets, and I've always had one, but to just have the little tips that came from Financial Peace is really something you don't want to do.
Yeah.
And I'm still using it.
Yeah, and I love the peace in it too, because like my wife and I, we run lean. Like we're always saving money, right? That's not the same as having a budget, right? Because when you have a budget, you can save money and you can have less stress because you know that when you went out that night, the money was there, you weren't taking it from somewhere else, right? That's peace, right? And that's where we want to get you. So sometimes people say, well, Dave Ramsey, Financial Peace, I'm going to have to cut everything, my life's going to suck. No, you're actually going to have the freedom now to go do the things you want to do, but know when you can do them responsibly, right? And that's incredible, right? The freedom to know that if I just allocate this money every month, and I stick to that plan, when it comes time to retirement, it's not going to be like, well, kids, I'm your burden, right? That's my plan. Anyway, Rose, yes.
So, yeah, I was in a
Well, I have a lot of
class
kids.
when it was taught here, and I remember back then, we had like 60,000 worth of debt in credit cards. And so learning the budget, I mean, we became debt-free. Yeah.
I love it.
Following.
Life-changing, life-changing.
Yeah, people
It
think
is
it's,
life-changing.
people, hear about it and they think it's just so impossible, but it's really just, taking control of your money, taking control back.
Yep.
And if you're discouraged by the fact that we're on baby step number 3, don't worry. We will probably do this class again in the near future. And if you want to go ahead and sign up now, we can do one-on-one meetings as well to go over each baby step.
I love that you said that because I was about to volunteer you for that. So thank you. Good. Thank you. Yeah. No, it really, truly, something we would love for you to invest in. So get your business in order, get your life in order, right? We want the best for you, right? The lifestyle you want to live. So check that out. Hey, client event coming up this Thursday, October 27th from 4 to 6 p.m. The big blank spot is our trunk or treat. And so we really highly encourage you to be part of this. There are more postcards available to hand out to your friends, family, and sphere. Bring lots of candy. I'm looking at our pumpkins and I'm a little nervous. So if you have family or friends who want a pumpkin, make sure to tell them get here early, or you might even want to sort of beef up the pumpkin supply on your own and load your trunk up with some of your own pumpkins to make sure you have those to hand out, because ours will not last. Cool. IVAR monthly meeting, Wednesday, November 2nd at the IVAR headquarters there on Elizabeth Street, 8:30 to 10 a.m. The IVAR meeting is a great opportunity to get information about what's happening in our market. We've got a number of forms coming out that are new. The buyer agreement is new. The agency disclosure has been updated, right? And what it's saying, there are some new things, some new language about who pays who. and how much you're being paid and how that affects the cost of the house. And so if you're not familiar with that, that can absolutely screw up your deal if you have not seen it, have not prepared your answer to it, right, and ready to talk about it. This is sort of preemptive to the lawsuits that are going on right now over commission structure. And so I think CAR is trying to say, okay, let's sort of work with our agents to have it in mind that we're going to have to talk about compensation in a different way moving forward. So, Ivar, check it out. Also find out what's happening in your city. You're the local economist of choice. You're the local expert. This is a great way to kind of shortcut that. So we'd love to have you guys be with us at that. And then another client event that is not featured. Give thanks to your clients. Pies, we're going to be ordering pies from Costco for $7 each. And then you will be able to pre-order those pies at cost, and then you can invite your clients to come pick up a pie. This is not like Trunk or Treat where it's just come by to get a pumpkin. This is a very specific to your client, I've got a pie for you. Come by to pick it up, right? This is for the people in the middle of the circle, your allied resources. This is not for your farm, right? Unless you've got a very big farm budget, right? Or a very small farm. Cool. So check that out. We want to get those orders in by November 10th. What day are the pie orders due?
November 10th.
Yep, good. I've already forgotten. Yes?
Will we bring the pies to the client?
You absolutely can. You absolutely can. But we invite them to come here, and we've got a whole setup, and we make it a nice day. So to Norco. I think we do a pickup at Norco. I believe this is Family Reunion. Family Reunion's coming up in February. 40 years of Keller Williams. I've literally, okay, good. Just get, if you do nothing else right now, book a hotel. Book a hotel that has a cancellation policy. That way, if need be, you can cancel that hotel, but you want to put a marker in. If you don't book a hotel, you will be staying in Garden Grove somewhere or here, right? And so you'd rather be close if you're going to be there. You can drive in. You miss out. There's a lot of stuff that happens outside of the event. And then this is Bold. And so we're starting this week. Very excited about Bold for the fourth quarter. 9 to 2 p.m., October 27th through December 8th. I think something that went out said December 28th. And so I was having a conversation with one of our agents. He's like, yeah, man, I'm in. And he goes, through December 28th. I'm like, no. And I was like, that's ridiculous. So anyway, but guys, this, if you have not done it yet, there's still time to get in. I really encourage you to check it out. Because the work we will do in Bold is what's going to fill your pipeline, get you transactions right now, and position you to just have an explosive first quarter and take advantage of the spring thaw, right? This is a cyclical business. It always is. But the work you do now sets up the success in the summer. The farming metaphor is absolutely true. It is absolutely true. It is time to plant right now and to get the late harvest. Brent.
First session's free, right?
No, Step Up to Bold happened already, so we're going to be doing the session starting on the 27th. Cool. Good. And then right now, Bold is averaging 12 contracts per agent participating over the last session. So 12 contracts could do a lot for a lot of businesses. And our team so far, the Othman team, Mark Melendrez, Brittany Gonzalez, Gloria Sanchez, Eddie Villafan, Tyler Hungerford, Rachel Knoll, Saul Zamora, David Borja. Any updates to that?
Oh yeah, there's a few more.
A few more. Cool. All right. And myself and Sam as well. And then Q4 listing contest, just keep an eye on this. The most listings wins a prize. The most closings wins a prize. Any first year with a listing wins a prize. First listing wins a prize. Most new contracts entered into command wins a prize. Attendance award wins a prize. And the all-in award, that's the person who's been at all the trainings, who's really putting in the work to change, right? Because training makes you different. And that's really what the goal is. So all of that will be in there. And Sam will be announcing those awards very soon, correct? Yes, okay, good. All right, good deal. All right, thank you. Put Sam on the spot. Okay, good. Sam, Melanie, we need to get people want to know, right? You guys want to know what the prizes are?
No, mystery.
Mystery? Yeah, I know. I love Silly Putty. I'm not sure everybody else does. New listings. Oh, dude, these were showing up a second ago. Let me see if I can reload that to get these up, because these are important. Because they're showing up in the bar, but they're not showing up on the screen. It is a little weird. The interweb is being a bit, and this is actually a Canvas-specific problem today. So we do apologize. Let me see.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't present, we'll just come back down to here. So that's not the slide we were on. Good, perfect. All right, looks like we got some going here. So new listings. Some very cool stuff. Look at this one from Leanne Sargent, Chimeo Drive, Cathedral City. This is a neat looking little condo, 1 bedroom, 2 bath, 815 square feet for $275. Now that's Cathedral City, so check your rental rates. Leanne, anything you want to tell us about it?
Oh yeah, it's a beautiful place in a golf course community, and in the backyard is just the pool. It's like they have 30-some pools in that community, so it's like your private pool in the back, and also you play golf there for free.
Any restrictions on short-term rentals?
Short-term rental, you do have to check with the HOA, but they do have a rule.
Okay, they do have a rule, so you might have to hold ownership for X amount of time, or or a restriction against.
That
But
I'm not sure. Yeah, they do
okay,
have a rule, yeah.
cool. But very cool little unit.
Airbnb, by the way.
What's that?
This house was an Airbnb.
Oh, well, there you go. That's a good sign. So
How much is the HOA?
748.
748. That's a little bit more than I was looking for, but yeah, that's okay. But check it out because, and like she said, 30 pools. So and golf. So good. Tyler Hungerford, 3 bedroom, 2 bath for 1,800 square feet at $490,000. Tyler, anything you want to tell us? Is Tyler in the room or Robert? Nope. Okay. So that is for sale. Good. We've got a 2 bedroom, 2 bath from Joanna Wiley for $410,000. And that is a 1,100 square foot in Palm Desert. So a lot of things popping in the desert right now. And this is the season, right, for the desert. Cool. And then we've got Mission Ranch Road in Riverside, also from Joanna Wiley. If you haven't kind of caught on, Joanna and Bob are on fire right now. They are back with a vengeance. So 4 bedroom, 3.5 bath, 4,000 square feet for $849. And then 2 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,000 square feet for $375. This is from the Kevin Allen Restory team. I don't think Kevin's with us today, and so I don't see Christina. Yes.
Is that a senior community or is that like not?
This one here.
I think it is 55 and older.
Menifee. Well, okay, you got to remember the history of Menifee.
Yeah.
It was a retirement community, right? And so it's very recent that they've started those other developments, and so typically, if you're on the east side of the freeway, it's old people. On the west side of the freeway, it's yeah. Yeah, I don't know, Brent. I'm not sure. It's anyway, moving on. Yeah, exactly. That is the Restory team, Kevin Allen. So, yep. Good. Coming soon from Jules Farmer, 2 bedroom, 1.5 bath for 1,235 square feet. This is for $1,100,000. It is a large 1.13 acre lot in Norco, wide enough to be 2 lots. Guest house is attached to garage. So, a lot going on there in Norco. So, for more info, contact Jules. Oh, good. Yes, Bob.
Can I talk about one I'm gonna have listed tomorrow?
I would love you. Yeah, absolutely.
It's right across from St. Mills in Norco. It's 1160 Lindy Street.
Mm-hmm.
There was a death in the house. Mom passed away. It's a 3 bedroom, 2 bath. I believe it's 1,350 square feet. We're gonna have it listed for 600. We're gonna be like the cheapest thing in Norco. Mom was 92, so you know the house is a little dated. But
Right.
It's still clean, can definitely
Nice.
take any type of loan.
Good. So opportunity right there in Norco to get a house that's been taken care of but has a little work that needs to be done at a great price on the market. And what was that?
I think it's 1160 Lindy. The outside needs to be painted. The paint's good, but it's sort of a bright green. So just look for the bright
What's the
green
issue?
house on Lindy
Yeah. Good
across
deal.
from St. Mills.
All right. Alice, you have one you want to talk about?
Yeah, we have a new listing in Moreno Valley. It's at $550 is a very good price. They've been
Yeah.
selling in the high fives. But they found a home they want. They want a quick sale. The house is open house from 1 to 4. Call me if you have any questions. It's a 5 bedroom, 3 bath home. Also, just a quick to all the new agents. Brent and I have had. We're not gonna be at the top 10 in October. We've just been working, and all of a sudden, with just like listings come in. So don't be discouraged if no business is coming on. If you keep doing your business, it'll come in. Just encouragement for you.
Thank you, Alice. Anybody else with coming soons? Oh, yes, clap. Yeah, yes. Yeah.
The house is 908,
Mhm.
5 bedroom, and whole house is wood floor. Right now it's new painting,
Wow.
Downstairs also have one bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
Price is 739.
739. Wow. 5 bedrooms. What city? Riverside.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Oh, sorry, I didn't hear the zip code. So yeah. Okay. Good. Excellent. So fantastic. That sounds like a good price for a large home.
If you want to live close to the office too.
Yep. Very nice. Good deal. Guys, one of the things that I'm noticing right now as we're kind of watching the market, watching the numbers, watching contracts, is we've been down a little bit. We're about 20% under where we should be for this month if you look at historically between 2016 and 2019. However, just in the last week, it just seems, and again, this is more intuitive from just listening, seems like we're having things go under contract all of a sudden. So just be aware of that. There might be a little energy right now. We're seeing listings coming on. We're also seeing things pop in a way that I would not expect. I would expect to see a little more slowing right now, but that does not seem to be what's happening. Just in the conversations we're having with TCs and with escrow and what we're watching in your business. Alice said, put your head down, do the work, and things happen. So cool. Well, hey, with that, I'm excited about our content for today. This was a presentation we had scheduled for later in the month, and I thought, why on earth are we not doing that at Connection Point? I want the most people possible to hear that. Sam Othman is a fantastic presenter and has a wealth of experience in the real estate industry. Really, truly one of the best. And so I'm excited. Every time I hear Sam speak, I walk away and I go, wow, he's so much smarter than I am. And I am excited to share this with you. So 6 spooky questions with Sam Othman. Cool. There you go. And Sam,
aboard! We're taking no prisoners here.
Nope. Oh, here, you put that where you want it.
How about here? Good morning, everyone. I hope you are coming here ready to take some notes, because if you don't, you need to. And if you've been in my class, you know that you're all going to be involved. I'm going to be, who are you?
I'm just
Okay, good. That's all right. That's it. So anyway, actually, before we go through these 6 questions, I have a setup first. Where did he go? I want somebody, a good reader, really loud. He left. Pulley. Where's Pulley? He left. Come here. Don't hide. Okay. So, come over here, please. The reason I'm asking him because he really reads good, and in our class, when he reads, he makes it sound so nice and simple and easy. Huh?
Are you making me come up with you or what?
You are. You are actually. Here's your homework right here. Actually going to be doing this. Okay, so now, you know we have challenge with the market, right? I mean, that's not just a secret. You know that we have situations that when we face, it's pretty difficult to answer. And sometimes the answer is the old-fashioned way that doesn't work. And you say, how come it did not work? So we have some questions, but we have to set it up first. And I want him to read about what's really going on in the market according to NAR and DRE, what they're talking about, right? So can you please read out loud and listen to this?
Which part? I'm starting
From the beginning, from the top.
So it's dated October 17th, 2022. It says buyer demand continues to dwindle as rising mortgage rates erode consumer purchasing power. And with the latest inflation reading coming in hot, we can expect further increases from the Fed at their upcoming meeting. In addition, realtors surveyed over the past months are becoming less optimistic, and buyers and sellers are still in the process of adapting to the new market environment.
Stop right there. Is that true in your environment or not? Yes or no? Yes. Real loud, right? Yes. Okay. Continue on this one here.
CAR projects mild recession and higher interest rates in latest forecast.
Stop. Are we in recession? Are we not?
Yes.
Did you hear that? Not yet. Yes, not yet. I don't know. The question is, can you read that again?
CAR projects mild recession and higher interest rates in latest forecast.
Stop right there. Are we in recession? How about that? How clear is this? We are so much into what we read and what the media said, and guess what? We take it for, say, yes, it's coming, we're not in it. By the way, we have been in recession. How you doing today? How has it been then? But listen yet. Continue.
A modest recession caused by an ongoing battle against inflation will keep interest rates elevated to suppress buyer demand in 2023. Existing single-family home sales are forecast to total 333,450 units in 2023, a decline of 7.2% from 2022's projected pace of 359,220. California's median home price is forecast to decline 8.8%.
Stop right there. 8.8%. What is the California median right now? What's the price right now?
You want to know what it's going to?
Yeah, what it's going to?
What did you say? 648. It's higher than that apparently because it's declined to 758.6.
758.6. Now we are talking about a market that went up crazy, right? And it's declining down to where? To normal. The sky is not falling, people. It really is not. The sky is not falling. All what we did, we have abnormal market went up. And it's been going 20%, 30% of what? Of the high, going back to where we were doing business normal way. Continue, please, from this point here.
Realtors' optimism declines amidst housing market shift. The percentage of realtors that think sales will go up in the near future has been declining consecutively since April 2022.
Stop right there. What is he reading about? What is he talking about?
Our happiness levels.
Our happiness level is down the drain, isn't it? And it's confirmed by what? Reading stuff like this and listening to the media. Now, don't get sucked into that vacuum because you are different. What I mean, you're different. You're not. It's not one size fits all, is it? Each one is different. Some people who haven't did some business are thriving right now. Have you seen the names? And some people like me, I'm sinking right now. Have you noticed lately?
No, you're not.
No, well, stop. But I'm just giving you an example. You understand what I'm saying? So all this stuff, yes, all this stuff,
Love will keep us together.
right here.
Sellers reluctant to dump properties in uncertain environment. CAR's latest monthly realtor survey found that the percentage of agents experiencing sellers holding back from listing their property has been trending upward since May and recorded its second highest level this year at 36% in October.
Stop right there. What are they talking about? What are he saying?
Sellers aren't selling.
Sellers are not selling. Why? The what? The what?
Because everybody is so hooked or stuck on the percentage rates going higher. Back in '97, we bought a house on Some Judge. It was 14%. So this is just no big deal, and everybody's not. It's like the younger millennials. They weren't back in '97, so they don't know. But this is like normal thing.
But
All right.
Second
Go ahead.
didn't they say, I think, was it 60% of the population has an interest rate in like below 3%?
The average mortgage right now is 3.3%.
3.3%.
So, I mean,
I'll keep that going for you
people are
because that's some of the
scared to
questions.
jump up.
Go ahead.
For sure.
Next one. What's the next page?
Despite CPI easing overall, core inflation remains near
What's a
40-year
hold on.
high.
What's a CPI stands for? What is it?
Consumer price index.
Okay.
So it remains near a 40-year high. Although the consumer price index it improved from 8.3% in August to 8.2% in September, core inflation, which excludes food and energy prices, rose 6.6% from last year to a new 40-year high.
Stop right there. You've been shopping. Have you been paying a lot more? My wife and I, we were at Ralph's, and we were buying, and I bought eggs. By the way, don't buy the expensive eggs. They had a study the expensive eggs and the cheap eggs, they have the same stuff. Save your money. I just saved you some little tip here. So thank you. So we were buying eggs, and that little old lady came in, and she goes, talk about basic. 12, right? A dozen was $2.99. She goes, $2.99. Gosh, I can't afford this. $2.99. She can't afford that. Her voice have echoed throughout. Many people feel the same way. Think about it. Our income becoming what? Limited in a way, but the expenses is higher. How are you going to deal with it? We'll talk about that some more. Continue.
Last one, or
That's,
still going up top? The last one?
yes, please.
Rates near 7% as treasuries suffer. The average rate on a 30-year fixed-rate mortgage reached 6.92% in the latest reading from Freddie Mac last week.
Okay, stop right there. What is it right now? Is it the same or 7? It's about almost 7, isn't it? It's going to go up higher, doesn't it? Probably 0.5 to 0.75%. It's going up. Look at all these good news we're having. It's just wonderful. And have a good business. Okay, thank you so much. Give him a hand. Yeah. Okay, this is just a setup for you. And before we talk about the question, and the questions, by the way, they're going to be answered by whom? No, by you. I ask a question, you answer it. See, here's the thing. Here's the thing. You understand? If we give you everything you need to know and you don't get involved in it, how are you going to learn? It's just you read a book. But if we all discover it together, we'll learn something, don't we? That's what it goes. Okay, so, but I'm going to give you first 7 tips for answering your realistic questions in today's market. Number 1. So you have to take it. Number 1, you should really take some notes, but if you don't have it, that's fine. Number 1, remember that you cannot control the real estate market. You only control yourself. Do you understand what that means? Somebody tell me what that means.
You make the decisions.
Can you control the real estate market? So when you go out there and you present yourself to the client, what control do you have? What control do you have?
Information and the facts.
That you have. So therefore, stop let the facts, the things that you cannot control, affect you in the front of the client. If you make that affect you, then guess what? You're coming from a weak point. Okay? So you cannot control the market. Mr. and Mrs. Seller, that's not me. That's what's going on. I only control what I can serve you, what I can do for you. Number 2, connect the right buyer with the right seller. What does that mean? Connect with the right buyer with the right seller. Read between the lines. What does that mean to you?
Motivated seller and a willing buyer.
Exactly. And what else? What does that mean? That means you need to qualify the agent who gave you the offer and verify what they say about their buyer. How would you do that? How would you do that? Cross-qualify, isn't it? That's something important, isn't it? Now, if somebody professional in the business and you know them and they have good name, do you really need to do that?
Yes.
Not really. Yes and no, isn't it? If you have a relationship with somebody that they know, because I know Brent, if he's going to bring me a buyer, I don't need to go and check on Brent what he does, and because I know if he brings me a buyer, that buyer is good to go. But if somebody that I don't know who they are, it's your obligation to match that buyer with the right listing or right seller. Otherwise, guess what's going to happen? You're going to have a fallout. Number 3, know your current market stats and numbers. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Stats and numbers. What we're talking about.
In the midst of choice, know the market.
Which market do you need to know?
Stocks.
Yours. The market you're
So you're going to know the whole market. You're going to go to this market, and you're going to come down to the little tiny market and the exact. Are all houses the same?
No.
So don't judge it. Each house have its own characteristics. So it cannot be Zillow type of thing, isn't it?
No.
So right now, data right now, period. Okay, number 4, have answers to the most asked real estate questions. And how are you going to know about that, by the way? If you're not out there to be asked those questions, how would you know? What are these questions? And we're going to be talking about that. Number 5, ask questions and take notes. So give me an example. Somebody give me an example. How's that?
When do you want to move? How soon you want to be there?
When do you want to move? Okay. What else? What else? What question should you ask? Give me a question. We're talking right now. What is it?
Why are you moving?
Why are you selling? Okay. All right. What else? Give me some of those questions.
What's your budget? Won't you go below?
What is it?
What price won't you go below?
Okay. Give me some more questions. I want you to give me some more questions. As many questions as you can. Throw at me.
What characteristics are you looking for?
What do you
What-
know about today's market?
What do you know about today's market? Somebody.
How quickly do you want to sell?
How quickly do you want to sell? Come on, let's go. More questions.
Where are you moving to?
Where are you moving to? Come more questions.
Have you thought about being a landlord?
Have you what?
Have you thought about being a landlord?
Okay, have you thought about being a landlord? Somebody else, come on, guys. You know, you have questions.
Your whole life.
Why are you moving? What is it?
You want to rent your whole life and pay someone else's retirement?
Okay, that's good. What else? Come on, somebody.
How do you envision
What
your dream
exactly
home?
are you looking
Okay,
for in a house?
What is it?
What exactly are you looking for in a house?
Okay.
Big yard or?
Now, what are these questions about? What? All the questions you ask are they about what? About about what? About the actual sale, isn't it? Have you asked one? I was hoping, one question about them. Have we asked one question about them? The answer, I haven't heard it. You all ask the same old questions. Oh, well, you want to move, that's fine, but have you asked about them? How about me?
We'll be moving with you, Sam.
How about,
What's your family?
how, okay, ask question about them. You look at the walls, they have some pictures about something. Ask question about their kids.
Or their situation. I had a presentation yesterday, and it was me asking them, why are you looking into selling? Because she's not in a position to be able to move or buy. So it's asking them, it's
The
asking
human.
them, and how you can actually help them. And I offered, I'm not here to sell your home, but I can definitely figure out how I can possibly be able to help you in your situation.
Absolutely, but here's the thing. When we start asking the questions, we all ask those, and we put a real estate hat on. Boom, let's do it.
Tell us which we have to put on.
No, you got, my dear. Listen, this is the reality. This is what's happening. Now, if you ask them about their kids, about themselves, about how they feel, how long they've been here, what's going on, what's the best thing that you ever have, just take a look at the pictures and start taking some notes. How you want to communicate with them. And by the way, if they have water, could I have a glass of water? No, truly. Yeah. Why is that?
You're creating that relationship.
It's just that. We forget the basic stuff. And we are onto that. Boom. You understand that? It's just the market have shifted. It's different. Where are we now? Number 6, response to emotions with logic. Response to emotions with logic. Could somebody give me an example?
Maybe like if they're really emotional, like they'll get caught up with the emotions too, you know?
Okay.
Maybe just like
Give me an example. Emotions with logic. Just give me an example.
They think their home's worth so much more because of the importance.
Okay? Yes? That's right. Because how they think about their home. Where do they think about their home? From here or from here? From here. It's a lot of emotions, isn't it? You have to connect with the emotions. Come back with logic. Emotionally connected. Is that confusing enough? My favorite animal is chameleon. Right? Why? Changes. Be that. You are a real estate agent. That's who you are. Number 7, educate yourself and become the knowledgeable advisor with up-to-date information looking for a solution to the current challenges you or your seller buyer facing. Educate yourself, right? Educate yourself. And that's what we're doing right now. Okay, the questions. So I'm going to ask a question. We're going to start with number 7. It's pretty spooky. And you're going to give me some answers. I want to hear you really get involved in this. Number 6. Number 6. The interest rates are too high to buy right now. How does it make sense to buy anything? You have a buyer. He said the interest rates are high to buy right now. How does it make sense for me to buy one? Yes.
You're not buying the interest rate, you're paying for the mortgage. What's your monthly budget?
Okay. I'm a buyer, so don't. Okay, I'm gonna get a hint. Don't assume I know all that stuff. Educate me. You first. Then you will go. Yes.
The most important thing here is to invest and make your money grow. By you having your money in the bank, it's not gonna grow. I mean, you see the interest rates, it'll never grow. If you invest, even though it's at 7%, your rate of return is gonna be way, way, way higher. Your money's gonna grow within a year. I can't tell you how much, but I can tell you that it's gonna grow much more than if you just have your money in the bank.
Okay. Good answer.
I was gonna just say, inform them, be like, hey, let's work on a budget. What can you do as a budget?
Okay.
How much will you be willing to, like, let's work this together, you know?
Okay, that sounds good.
They might not know what they're getting into.
You know what? He's really getting there. This is so simple. He's getting there, but I mean, this is good. So the interest rate is too high. How does it make sense for me to buy a house? Yes.
Let's just have the seller pay a little bit of money towards a 2-1 to buy down. Let's get down in the 5%.
Okay. Okay. I don't know how to do that. Okay. Yes. Yes. Somebody else.
I think if you're thinking so much on the interest rate, if you want to buy a house, you're going to buy a house. The interest rate, it's like the lady, like you said earlier, the interest rate, it's not that it doesn't matter. How do you say this? I don't know how to exactly say what I want to say, but I want to say is, okay, if you're paying like the other percent, if you're paying rent and you're paying what, $3,000 for a 2-bedroom, even with the high interest rate right now, you could.
You're on track. You're on track. He's on track. You're on track. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pre-approve you, pre-qualify you, and we're gonna find you something that you could afford.
Okay, that's fine. You have your hands out. Okay.
I would say like the interest rates are always changing, and in the future you can refinance, we can get.
Like you were to. Okay. Okay. Yes.
Let's get back to the reason you were thinking about buying. You said you wanted a backyard for little girls to play in. I gotta tell you, that moment will pass. Now the good thing about the rate is, if we lock in now at a payment you can afford, it's going to be the same payment from now until it's paid off. But if you stay in your apartment, you're not gonna have that backyard, and I can guarantee that rent's gonna go up on a regular basis.
So what he just did? Back to where? We talked about the emotions and the logic, the reality, and you all did that. So listen to this. If you combined what we just talked about all together, you should have the answer. But there's one thing, the elephant in the room. He said, or she said, the interest rate is too high. What's the immediate question I would really ask him or her? Interest rate, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by the interest rate too high? Can you please educate me? We said ask a lot of what? It says that's number 5, by the way. Ask a lot of questions. the interest rates are too high. What do you mean by that? Could you educate me about it? What does that mean to you? What is too high? From there are more questions will be born that you need to ask, that you can build on whatever you guys have talked about. First, they have to understand, what does interest rate mean? Why is it so high? What does that mean to you? What does that mean to you? Make sense?
It means to me that she's just going, or he's going by the information that's out there and that is here into the media.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
I asked them why you think interest rates are too high.
Why they are high and how long they've been high. Oh, by the way, when you look at them, how old they are, right? Don't say how old you are. Except like me, I could ask. But you're talking about, let's take a look at the time that you've been, how long has it been since you bought your other house, if you ever did? Or your dad? Or your parents? Do they know what kind of interest rate? I don't know. I wasn't. So, okay. Oh, by the way, you know, back then it used to be 12%. Oh, really? They bought a house. They did pretty good, didn't they? So what are we doing? We are minimizing the effect. The interest rate is so high. Attack it right there by asking questions and take them back how they were and what happened. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I throw out the objection?
Yes.
Yeah, but houses cost $60,000 back when they bought.
They were paying 17-18%.
That's true. $60,000 back then, and I was making $2,000 a month.
Here, can I, and then, sure, but how much is that house worth today?
$400,000 maybe?
Exactly.
You see? I mean, we could go down that rabbit hole for a long time.
Yeah.
And we could do that. Ask questions, ask questions. Number five. I am going to wait until the market crashes to buy something then. Have you heard that one?
Yeah.
Give me question. That's a question. What's the answer? I'm going to wait until the market crashes so I could buy something good.
Interest rates will still increase, right?
What's that?
Interest rates gonna go up, prices go up.
When is that? When would that be, you think?
What would that be, you
When
think?
do you think the market's going
I don't know. You're the expert. You tell me. But it's going up and it's going to crash. What?
to? It's always going to crash.
It's going to, okay.
Waiting.
Huh?
How long have you been waiting?
For the last 2 years.
How
Okay.
much longer are you willing to wait?
Okay, good. Listen to what you guys are asking. I love those answers and those questions. You are asking question with a question, right? So you are making me understand, hey, why am I saying this then? You see, you're making me realize as a buyer, oh, all this stuff is just a fear in where? The more questions you ask about the elephant in the room in a proper way, the answer will be coming easy, simple. Because of the time, I'm going to go more forward. Number 4. I do not have money for down payment. Can I still buy a home? I do not have any money to put down. How could I buy? Can I buy a home?
Do you have investments? Do you have a
Why don't we see your situation? Let's take some information, your income, let's run your credit, and let me see if I can place you into a program where there's, where they can assist you with a down payment.
Okay,
assistance.
that's good. That comes after another one before that. That's fine. Yes.
You know, I'm not sure yet, but if we could find you a loan at a rate you could afford, would you buy right now?
Absolutely. I would. But can I buy a house without no money down? I don't have no money.
Well, that's my job to find out.
Okay, very good. Very good, very good. There's one more question before that.
Have you been pre-approved? Does your lender provide
That's
programs
that's
that
good.
would allow you to have?
That's good. That's good question. But one before, you guys were on the track. You were on track right before that. I don't have any money. I am Sam Uffman here, and I have a whole family here, by the way, but I cannot afford to buy a house, and I just gave you the answer. Yes.
Do you know anybody that can help you with the down payment?
Okay.
How do you know that? Are you a veteran?
Are you paying rent?
Okay. Oh, now we're going down to it.
How much rent are you?
See how simple the answer is? I don't have any money.
How much rent are you paying?
Exactly.
What is your monthly income?
What is your monthly income? What you have in there? What kind of car you have? Do you? It's financial peace. Do you buy Starbucks every day? You thought about? You see? So we want to find out what their expenses are to make them realize that you may think you may have money, but you didn't even know. And by the way,
They actually don't have money and they need to start saving towards it.
that's exactly where it's going to go. And also, maybe my relative, maybe someone else could come in, a co-signer, find a solution, find a way. Make sense? So these questions are, whoa, just go beyond them and start simplify. Simplify. No problem. Make sense? Okay, what number are we on?
3.
No? Oh, see, he's 7 and there's a 3. 3. Number 3. Number 3. I want to sell, but the market is crashing. I want top dollars and I don't want to sell my home at discount prices.
What is top
I want to sell, but the market is crashing. I want top dollar, but I don't want to sell this discount. Yes.
What is your number as far as top dollar? What is your number? What are you thinking of?
Okay.
How much your house is worth?
Okay, good question. Yes.
What amenities does your house provide?
What amenities does you have? Okay, what? Yes.
Where are you moving to?
Where you moving to? Okay.
If we can sell your house for top dollar, what would that mean to you? Where would that money go?
Okay. So I want to find out. Chris really caught on this pretty quick. Elephant in the room right away. Boom. Here. Excellent. What does that mean? Top dollar. What is top dollar? And top dollar compared to what? Right? So first understand what they mean by top dollar themselves. What do they mean by that top dollar? Number one, right? Once they understand themselves, of course, I want top dollar. I don't want to give it away, right? Once you get to know that, then you start educating them with all the things that you have already talked about, right? Make sense?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Number two. When I buy a home, I only want to use a listing agent. They will get me more commission, so they will help me. Isn't that a smart decision? So when I want to buy a home, I want to go directly to the listing agent to buy from them because I could save on the commission so they can help me. All right?
You don't pay commission as a buyer.
Okay. That's why the lawsuit we have. Yeah, we were saying that before. Yes, that was a true. In fact, we have a whole script on it. We were saying that. Do not say that no more. Okay, because moving forward, things gonna change. But you were right. You were from the script before. Yeah, you do. So I don't want your representation. I want to go to the listing agent directly because there is commission I could save, and they could help me out. Yes.
Well, that's a bad idea because you have very different intentions from the seller, and the listing agent is obligated to work with the seller and their best intentions. And so they want the most for their house, they want to do the least amount of repairs, and that's not what you want as a buyer. You want the best deal, you want to make sure the house is in working order. So you need to make sure you have your own representation when you buy a house.
Okay, very good. But what I start is, that's a bad idea, Bucks. You know, that you're wrong.
Do you not want someone fighting for you?
Don't do that. Don't start that way. Let's start with so how would you switch, that's a bad idea, to what? No, I want you to. What?
What advantages do you, I guess I would just say, like, what advantages do you really think you're going to be having with
Okay.
the listing agent?
Always, that's good one, that's better one. And also, Acknowledge this. I understand how you feel. I would do the same thing. But this is what I discovered. Acknowledge. Don't boom, block it. You have your, I'm going to get to all of you.
I'm going to kind of copy her pretty much, but one way you could probably say is, on paper, that sounds like it's a good idea, but reality is that that agent has that, their client's best interest in mind first.
Okay, could you please stand up here? Come here. No, come here, please. Go ahead. What you said. What do you?
How do you plan on advocating for yourself? Or who would you have fighting in your corner?
Who would you have fighting for your? There's the highlighted one. I'll tell you when.
Okay.
The highlight. Who would you? What?
Who would you have fighting in your corner?
Who would you have fighting in your corner? Okay. What else? Somebody else. Somebody else. Yes.
Well, let me introduce myself and let me explain how I can help you first before
Okay.
jumping right into it.
Okay.
Seller.
Very good. Okay. Anybody else?
Listing agent has a fiduciary and you with the seller.
That's 100% true. 100% true. So what you said is just about right. 100%. And also, he is another one because the time is going quickly for the number one. And go ahead and read it, please.
So it says, I want to work with the listing agent to get a better deal. That's a good thought. However, you must
Stop right there. That's a good thought. You know what? That's a good thought. In fact, I'm going to do this. You're right. That's a good thought. Until.
However, the seller has hired the listing agent to represent them to get the most money for their home.
Stop. Isn't that true? Are you saying the truth 100%?
Yes.
Continue.
Agent, first and foremost obligation is the seller.
Stop. Who is your obligation? Toward who? Toward who? Who is your obligation? The buyer or the seller? You're the listing agent.
Responsible for your
100%. Lawsuit is going to finish in 2023, guys. Go ahead.
The truth is, nobody can serve two masters.
The truth is, nobody can serve two masters. How could I help you?
So help me understand how you feel that the listing agent can help represent you getting a great deal as well.
The little underline says, help me, Mr. Buyer, help me understand how this could serve two masters in a way. You see, that little sentence has so much into it. It does not offend anyone, and it just states the fact. Correct? Any other question? Any other ones on it? On this? Any answer on this one that you would like to give out?
Sure.
Yes.
So one of the things that
Thank
we're
you.
learning more and more is to tell the story. Mr. Byer, that's a great idea, except let me tell you a story of one of the clients that I had that did the same type of thought process that you have. And when they got into the deal, they found out that the agent didn't want to show them the house, didn't want to fix anything up, didn't want to do anything because their fiduciary duty was with their seller first. So is that a good idea for you to do that?
All these things are so true. Just tell them the truth in a nice way with connecting them by asking them the question so they'll discover the answer themselves without telling them in a way. Okay? That's an art, right? That takes some time. And the number one is, what do you think the number question will be? Number one is, I want to sell, however, I will not pay the full commission. How much do you charge? Ooh.
What services are you willing to cut?
We're going back to now. We're going back to a real estate agent's hat. Go ahead. Give me an answer. I want to sell. However, I will not pay a full commission. How much do you charge? See, I mean, you guys been asked that question before. Well, how did you answer it? Yes.
So you brought up a good point. You always agree with them. They say, I don't want to pay the
Yes.
commission. That's great. I
Good.
would want to pay out
Yes.
the highest commission.
Perfect.
And you get them on your side, and then you explain it to them. But always agree with them. Don't ever say you're wrong.
That's the first step on everything. Perfect. Yes. Yes.
Going, piggybacking or whatever on her, and then and I say, so this is why I came up with this foundation. So this percentage pays for this percentage pays for this, and blah, blah, blah.
Okay, that's fine. That's okay. What else? What else? Come on, guys. I don't want to pay. I don't want to pay the full commission. I want to pay discounted commission. Yes.
Let me show you what I do first, and then we'll talk about commission.
Okay, that sounds great. What else? That's by the way, that's kind of smart. And when you do the presentation, they say that, and you say, great. Well, we'll do this. Let's continue our presentation. That's part of that. Yes. What else? Anybody else?
Negotiate my commission, you know, what type of financial advisor would you be?
That's coming. Yes, you're absolutely right. It's coming there. I know what you're saying. I have it written here. You're on it. What else? What else? Yes.
If I can't fight for my own commission, how do you expect me to fight for your own commission?
Okay, this is perfect. Coming later on. Yes. What else?
You can say.
This is perfect. I like that.
If you don't want to pay full commission, think of when you decide to resell this house, would you want them to pay full commission or?
Okay, that's good comebacks on all this stuff.
How much commission are you willing to pay?
How much commission are you willing to pay? Nothing. Not much at all. Yes.
I'm with you. I want to bring in as much from the sale as I can if I were in your shoes. That's what I'm hearing, correct?
Yes. You're right. You're absolutely right. By the way, by first staging it, I am with you, this and all that stuff. That's a very good question. How much commission you want to pay? And you'll say, oh, how would I pay for? Great. So the only thing that we have to talk about, 2 more percentage. That's it. Just 2 more %, right? So some of the things, my gosh, I'm sorry guys, it's going fast. It's going fast. This is what I have. I said, I'm free. Let me show you how. And I have another formula. It's called the 7% commission, by the way. I'll run that by you quickly. I'll come back to it. Number 2, is it more important to save money or walk away with more money? Is it more important to save money or walk away with more money? Would you pay Warren Buffett more than me to manage your money? Any smart investor would say, gosh, they would. Who are you? You're coming in with confidence. You are Warren Buffett. You understand? These are talking points. If a listing agent, he just said it. If a listing and you take on that one. If a listing agent are so quick to give up their own money, how hard do you think they'll fight and negotiate on your behalf? All this great, but you have first to relate to it. Now, 7% commission, I guess you guys heard about the 7% commission, maybe, maybe not. But there are 2 formulas right now that are in place. Number 1, the 72 sold, listed below 5 to 7% below what the market is, right? And you will get higher rate. We did it, and it worked. We're in escrow right now on 1. Okay, that's 1. The other opposite side is 7%, and you've heard about it. The 7%, what was your first job?
Bagger.
Bagger, and how much you were paying them an hour?
Not enough.
Well, give me a number.
Like $12 an hour.
$12 an hour. Ralph's, just say.
Yeah, Ralph's.
Okay, Ralph. Now, if I could bring you to Stater Brothers, who will give you $18 an hour doing the same thing, would you go there? Absolutely. So think about this. All these are the same. Now, let's say the price is, average price is about, let's say 500, right? And we agreed on 4% commission, right? Now we're talking about only how many? 3. What's 400 and 3% of the 400? Whatever that number is, right? You add it to the price. Just hear me on this. Add it to the price. Now we have 7%. You keep, I would say from the front. Right now, with this market, you keep your 2, you choose to keep your 3, and give 4 or 5% to that selling agent. Now let me ask you. If the agents are looking at this, I'm getting 5% on this, do you think they are a bit motivated to show your listing more than the other one? Do you think we are a little bit greedy on that end? It's 12:15, And these are the 6 questions we talked about. I could go on and on with this, but thank you for your attention and happy hunting.
All right, well, we just got 2 more things real quick. Look under your seats. Underneath one of those seats, we have a ticket to Christmas party. So the first person to find it wins.
Sticker?
No, I think that's the sticker for the chair. I got a barcode. Oh, you mean? And it is just a raffle ticket, right, Sam? Looks like 2 raffle tickets saved together. What? No, it's a sticker. It's the chair sticker.
Who knows where is it at? I haven't put the thing up.
I have no idea where it's. Well, we found it. We got it over here. So. Looks like Will Maya's team's going to the Christmas party. So, good deal. And the other thing is, our sponsor today is Susan Sanderson. Susan, thank you so much for your sponsorship.
Thank you, Chris,
Yep.
for that marvelous introduction.
And then, Susan, we're a little bit over time, so.
I have
let's say
my
hi to everybody.
directions.
Yep. Okay.
So, oh darn, hold on. So yes, I am Susan Sanderson with American Home Shield. I'm the 4th Hocus Pocus Witch. So what I'm asking everybody that's in a costume to please come forward.
Yeah, all right. Costume
And
people,
they're
come on
having a
up, come on up.
costume contest. So
Oh.
if your music didn't work, I've been waiting all day to play it.
I got at least 3 votes.
And I was happy to bring prizes. Let me get out of the way.
I'll stand by the love
and please,
captain.
I love the captain.
please consider American Home Shield, or I'll have to have Winnie put a spell on you.
Oh my God, I love it.
That's great.
Okay, so you guys all have a thing on your, you have a note card. Write on your favorite costume on these note cards. If you don't have a pen, I have one. Okay, you guys share. We can share. Share. Yeah. Anybody else?
There's lots of them there. Right there, right there.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, that's cute. I love that.
There you go. I know, right? Isn't it cool?
Yeah, go ahead. Hold on.
Where's Sam? She's my example.
There you go.
Got the eyes, Sarah.
All right. Oh. Anybody else need a pen?
The what? There's a tree? Oh, Brent.
I know we gotta take a picture of everybody.
What? You waving?
Well, I'm gonna take a picture of everybody one-on-one over there. All right, everyone got their vote in?
Yeah, we got
Yes? Oh, all right, the open house. She wants to see the open house wiggle. But yeah, maybe we'll take one big picture of everybody.
Yeah.
Let me move this. Okay, everyone squeeze in. Honey, you're gonna have to go up front.
that's fine, yeah.
You gotta squeeze. I don't think, can you guys get us all? You guys need to.
Yeah. Give it to Mel.
No one moves, right? Can you guys get us all in?
Hey, Poop, scoot in.
This is my better
He's
side.
so
No,
poopy.
Ray, you can get us all. Please, so, because I'm gonna need the.
Count 3 while we go. Poop!
1, 2.
Poop! 1, 2, 3. Love you, Captain.
All right.
One more, Susan wants a picture.
Yes, Susan.
I just wanted to.
Here.
blow in the
Okay,
wind.
ready?
2.
1,
All right.
2, 3. All right, good.
Well, thank you. Hey, and I'll announce the winner after you guys can go out this door and get food, and then we'll come back in and we'll announce the winners. Okay? Yeah, we're not go that way.
Oh, I know, it's hard. It's such a piece of shit.
Oh, no, I was just as a general thing.
Losing your head.